All right. Come on in, people. Come on in, people. Let me slow down. Getting a little tongue-tied there. Yeah, we're going to talk about the Wright Stander B 48. Little POV mowing action I got for you, you know. Just testing out this cell phone holder, you know. Got off of Amazon. Wrap it around your neck. But I'm going to talk a little bit about the Stander B in my experience. That's the neck holder right there by NEEWER. It's $29.48 currently on Amazon. Wrap it around your neck. Got a little belt strap around your chest. You can get it without the belt strap for cheaper. You know, if I wanted the belt strap and I wanted to see, could I get some decent mower footage? So, you know, I'll put the link in the description. You can head on over there to Amazon if you're interested in or need something like this here. It seems like it's well built. A lot of the people in the reviews said they like it. Let's get this thing cranked right on up here. We're coming off the trailer. Got my grass catcher over there. And we're gonna get mowing. It's fall time, y'all. I got to put my mulch kit back on. My Wright Stander B. Get ready to mulch up these leaves. But yeah, let's talk a little bit about the Wright Stander B. That's what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna talk about the Wright Stander B. Why I chose the Wright Stander B. I chose the Wright Stander B because at the time it was in my budget. Now, at first I had a Hustler Surfer Pro. It was a 48-inch cutting deck. And I was cutting this property. I only cut the property probably 4 times. It wasn't like a keeper, you know. It was temporary. But while I was cutting this property on the Hustler, it's a entry-level standoff. It ran about, I got it out of South Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina. Went down there and got it. Paid probably about $5,000 for it. It was like maybe 4. So it was in the 4 because it was brand new. It just came out at the time. This is like 2021, 2022. So I'm mowing the property. The terrain is bumpy. It was a big yard now. It was bumpy. So I'm doing my thing, but I noticed that mower got the shaking, man. I'm talking about shaking. Shaking like somebody at the strip club with a handful of wands, man. That type of shaking, man. Anyway, I said I got to get something that got some more heft to it. Something a little beefier, something a little more durable, something a little more sturdy. So I got to research and looking at stuff, but everything in my price range on the stand-on, I wanted a stand-on. You know what I'm saying? I went to the stand-on because my back, man, I got lower back issues. You know, I got a little bit of disc degeneration going on. You know, wear and tear from working out and stuff like that. Plus, I got a sit-down job, my main job. So I said, hey, I want to stand, man. Get off my back, right? Well, you know, get off my ass and extend my back. So I wanted to get off my ass. See, I'm more part-time. So right around the time I was looking at the Bradley, I looked at the Ferris, I was looking at the Spartan, I was looking at a lot of stand-ons, but most stand-ons was like $7,000 at the time. This is 2022, going into 2023. They was like $7,000, $8,000 up. Now it's outrageous, man. Get a good stand-on now, man, you're gonna need about $10,000, because the Stander B is $799, $7,999 right now. That's. I mean, if you can get it on a discount, maybe, but right now, just going online shopping around, it's running you about $8,000 with taxes, man. And I only paid $6,000 for mine. You know what I'm saying? At the time when I bought mine, that's how bad this economy is and this inflation, y'all. But anyway, let's get off of that. Back to the Stander B. So my main thing was my back. That's why I got off the sit-down zero turn. I had a John Deere. And I was going to get a Skag Liberty Z. And it's funny, I was riding work the other day and I was behind a trailer and seen a Skag Liberty Z. And I said, damn, would I ever go back to the zero turn sitting down? I don't know, people. Right now, I like to stand on, man. It's like once you get on a stand-on mower and you just, I don't know. Anybody with a stand-on probably know what I'm talking about. You just, you just like doing it for now on. You like how agile it is, how the maneuverability of it is just, you can hop right off of it. It's just, let me get back to why I chose the Stander B, right? Okay, so I'm looking around, I seen the Bradley mower, so I was gonna get the Bradley mower in a 48. And nothing against Bradley, but I actually got the Bradley 36. I sold it. I didn't like how the way they built it. It's narrow, the deck size, so you can get in and out of gates, but it's like long. So I don't know. I didn't like the Bradley. I like the Wright 36 better. So I went and got the 48, right? I got it out of Winston-Salem. So I was going to get the Bradley. The nearest Bradley dealer from Greensboro, North Carolina is right there in Independence, right there close to Charlotte. So I was like, dang, I don't want to be going back and forth all the way to Charlotte if I need to take my mower in for service. Now, I probably can get it serviced around here in Greensboro, but it ain't no Bradley dealers in Greensboro. So, in the beginning, you got the warranty period. So you got to probably take it to the dealership. But anyway, the Wright dealership right here. We got one in Winston, got one in Greensboro. They right around me, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I went with the Wright. So I was looking at the prices, and I seen the Stander B was like an entry-level mower. That's how they was promoting it at the time. So when they first came out, I think they was in $5,999. Then it went into the sixes, depending on the deck side. So I got the 48. I was impressed. I liked it. I just got 100 yards on it, so I don't cut full time. I cut part time, people. See what I'm saying? That's like, little something I do, a little hobby of mine. I like to cut grass, so I decided to get in lawn care. Just gotta, make things happen around here, man. Had to keep going. As a grown man, taking care of wife, family, you got to get out here and figure out a way. You know what I'm saying? Just one job ain't getting it no more, people. It just ain't. So where I'm going with it is, I chose this. I had got the 36. I had to sell the 36 because I wasn't using the 36 enough. It's funny how things changes, man, in lawn care. One year you got certain type of properties. Next year you got certain type of properties, or you might have a commercial contract. It might be bigger, it might be smaller. So one mower might get neglected. So right now, my setup, I was running my 48 and I was taking the Toro Time Master at the time. I had the 48 and the 30 on the 5x10 trailer, utility trailer, right? Now, very rare was I taking the 36. The 36 was only going in, I only had, right now, currently, I only got 2 backyards that got a gate. Everything else, I could just ride with the 48. You see what I'm saying? So, I got the Stander B. I'm impressed with the Stander B. It's almost time. No, I got to change the filter out. I already did a tune-up kit, changed the oil, probably what they recommend. I think it's the first 10 to 12 hours. I did that. So, they give you the owner's manual. You can look at everything with the schedule. I like the Wright. I really do. I like the Wright. It's a good mower. I got the most kit on it. I take it on and off. I'm about to put it back on. Get ready for this leaf cleanup and leaf motion. I mainly mulch my properties, But yeah, it don't have the strongest mower. Engine. I'm sorry about that. It got the Kawasaki engine on it, but the Kawasaki engine is good for what I need. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you mowing full time, I probably would go up, depending on what deck size you want. Now, see, that's another thing. See, in the Stander B, you got a 32-inch, a 36-inch, 48-inch, and a 52-inch. See, I was in between. I was going back and forth with the 52 and the 48. Just settled on the 48. Now, sometimes I wish I got the 52. So my next stand on, if I get one, might be a 52. But if I get another Wright, I get that Stander I 42. See, the Stander I is a 36 and a 42. They run you about 10,000 right now. You may as well say 11 with taxes and everything. Then the Stander X 48 and 52. So I would have had to get the Stander. It was between the Stander X and the B at the time for me. The Stander X, man, hell yeah, I love to have the Stander X. It's got that big 10-gallon gas. I think it's 10-gallon gas tank. See, the Stander B got a 5-gallon gas tank, you know? So I wish it did have a bigger gas tank on it. But, you know, for what I need, I get it done. You feel me? I get it done. So, you know, they was basically saying this is an entry-level mower and lawn care. So, you know, if you can afford it, see, this was in my budget at the time, man. But if you can afford it, go on and get you the big boy. Get you the Stander Z, you know, depending on what deck size you want. Because my next stand-on mower, I want a Ferris. I want to try a Ferris. This ain't no knock it right, but I don't want to go up to the next level on the right. Now, I might, depend on the price, but I want to try a Ferris, man. I test drove a Ferris over there in Winston. Guy had it in the shop. That thing had 400 hours on it, man. And I'm telling you, it drove like it was brand new. It just, the way it maneuvered, the arms and everything. Oh, that spring system on it, man. I want me a Ferris, man. Or I wouldn't mind trying the Spartan. Spartan got a nice stand on. It's a 52, and I think they got a 62, something like that. And then you got I wanted a Bad Boy Revolt stand on, but so either Ferris, Bad Boy, man, John Deere got a nice one too now. I can't front on the John Deere stand on. I would love to have a John Deere, Ferris, and Bad Boy, and what else? Man, it's another one out there that I like, stand on mower. But yeah, that's why I went with the Stander B, man. It was in my budget. And I see a lot of Stander Bs out here on trucks now, man, on trailers. They good starter mowers, man. I mean, again, know what deck size you want. They got a 36, 48, 52, and a 32. You know what I'm saying? Now, the problem you're going to have, I noticed with the 36 and the smaller mower stand-ons, them little tires be rutting, man. So you got to cut dry grass, really. Wet grass, you'll rut up somebody's yard, them little tires. I mean, that was the experience I had. I don't really have that experience with the 48 because the tire is wider. It's a 10-inch width tire. On the 36 was an 8. But yeah, man, I like the Stander B, man. I like the fact that I bought it again. It's got the Kawasaki engine on it. Engine pretty good. It's not the strongest Kawasaki engine, but you know, for the price point. But they need to upgrade the horsepower in the engine. If nowadays, if you got to pay $7, yeah, they need to upgrade the engine, man. You know what I'm saying? See, I told you I got mine at 6. It was hovering around 5 into 6 when it was right at 6,000 when it first came out. Then it got around 7 like a year ago. Now it's 8. See what I'm saying? That's the inflation though. But see, Wright's supposed to be American made, so it should be cheap. I would think, but hell, I don't know. We're not gonna get all into that. But it's got the suspension platform on it. The platform is nice and comfortable. They didn't give you a gas meter. That's one thing they could think about putting on there. Let you know how much gas you got left. But I mean, hell, you can turn right around and look in there and see how much gas in the thing. So, you know, I got used to it. It ain't no deal breaker. You got your floating deck. You know, got a good cut quality on it. I got a little stripe kit on it. It's not the best stripe kit, but it's their stripe kit I purchased and put on there. I like the mulch kit. You're going to have to clean that deck out with that mulch kit, though. You're going to get some grass caked up in there. About to put that on probably this weekend or next weekend. I get some footage of that. I like the shoe it came with. I put the grass flap on mine. I went ahead and got that grass flap and put on mine. Simple, low maintenance design. I agree with that. It's easy to get to all the parts on the engine. The belt change will probably be easy if you're comfortable with doing stuff like that. Make sure you keep your filters changed out, because I noticed my engine was kind of like sputtering a little bit. It was my filter was dirty. That's all it was. Got your 20-inch tires on there. tires that come on their stock, I like them, but they slide around in grass. I did upgrade my tires. I got to find something a little different. What I got now, I got too much bite on them, man. I'm talking about gripping, boy. They be biting. But it's all good. I work it out. I try to turn a certain way, 3-point turn, and try to fix your grass. And if you let me overseed, if I rut it up too bad, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I like the Wright Stander B, man. I'm telling you, I'm happy with the Wright Stander B. If you thinking about getting the Wright Stander B, it's not a bad buy, man. I mean, you got to think about your business. You got to think about the future. You can save your little money. Are you cutting every day? I got mine 2022, and I just got 100 hours on there. So I don't cut a lot. I cut a lot, but I don't cut like a everyday lawn care person on the grind. You see what I'm saying? So that's something you might want to consider too. The gas size of the tank. You cutting every day. You might want to have a 10-gallon tank, and then it's at 8,000 now. You at 11,000. We talking about a 3,000 price gap between the other trims. With the Stander Z, the I. Depending on the deck size you want. You know what I'm saying? If you can finance that, or you can make them extra, go ahead and get you the fully level. The fully loaded. Go on and get the fully loaded if you can now. But for you, if you own a budget, you don't cut every day. This is your part-time thing. Man, go on get your Stander B, man. You're not gonna miss what you ain't even used to. Now I can see if I went from a Z to a B, I might be like, dang, man, this is, come on, man. I ain't had nothing to compare it to but this. So I was happy with it, I got over the fact that I didn't have a gas meter or a fuel gauge. You know what I'm saying? I can tell when I can look down there and see if I'm full, half, or about out. About out. But yeah, man, I got the grass catcher for it. I be running them ballot blades on it. I done got through 3 mowing seasons now with it, going on my 4. Yeah. I think I'll be able to change the hydros on it. It's easy to kind of work on. You get your owner's manual. They give you that. They give you the engine stuff. Times, the hours. You got your hour meter. So at certain hours, it tell you what you need to go ahead and change and do. I'm about to put the Mows kit back on it. I like the Wright Stander B, man. And I like that camera holder too, man. Link in the description for that. Got me some good POV footage. I was testing it out. I won't use it all the time, but for that right there, I said, okay, I can work with this. Yeah. Again, man, thank y'all for rocking with your boy Space Time, man. The Wright Stander B 48 got you some of that POV footage. It's a go, man. I like the Wright Stander B, man. I want that Ferris though, people. Peace.